Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of March 9th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for sharing, thank you. As well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And some of you have even hit the hype button, so wow, surprising, and thank you. And of course, all those lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from you and that you appreciate the channel. It's resonating, you enjoyed it, you liked it. And some of you have even remarked that you have subscribed to my channel. So thank you for all that. It truly is my blessing. So again, thank you. All right. Ooh, Queen of Swords. So coming into your power. Finding the courage to verbally say something to somebody who's around you that has been disturbing your well-being. You know, you may have to deliver some news face to face and also face the truth in the whole matter. So, you know, it's going to be an adventure, but you are now willing to step up to the plate. You're being very mindful of your words, but you also realize it's time to do this. You know, you've recently had that insight that you know that you have to follow through on, and you're doing it. Like, this is your independence, so you need to speak your mind. Oh, and the Hangman. Well, you've been definitely going this around for a while, trying to figure out how to diplomatically say something without, you know, crushing somebody. And you have been down this path before, and it has, you know, not left you with a good taste in your mouth, but you need to let go of something. You need to surrender and say, you know, what it is that's on your mind. And you have gone really deep with this. Like, you really have. You've done some soul searching of why certain people and certain things keep repeating in your life. And you don't want that. So you're trying to make this change. You're trying to release, you know. And for some of you, maybe you've talked to somebody about it and realized that, you know, good or bad, you're going to face this and then release it. Yeah, look at that in the shadows. You want to come out of that self-doubt in your mind. You know, stress, worry, analyzing, overthinking. You know, holding yourself back because of it with your self-doubt. And realizing that it hasn't served you to keep going down this same path for yourself. And you're just trying to muster the courage, stand your ground, realize that this is not just all you. You know, so you are now willing to step out of the shadows, allow yourself more growth, head for the light, and stop overthinking so much. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. The Ace of Cups. Now that's gorgeous, because that's overflowing with abundance, beauty, pleasure, passions. Oh, that's so nice. Maybe somebody has recently come into your life and it sort of put your heart aflutter, and now you're, because of your past, questioning, is this for real? So you've slowed the pace down a little bit. Though you want to go full blower, you're slowing it down. And you are watching their actions. Like, they're doing a lot of talking and definitely impressing you. But you're also realizing that you need to see that their actions match their words. And listening to what other people think of them. You know, that sort of thing. So you're not allowing yourself to put on rose-colored glasses and just fall madly in love and you know, not think of the consequences. No, you're making fair judgment calls on this before you go any farther. You know, you're taking care of yourself. You don't forget to take care of yourself first. Yeah, and the Temptress. This is just the beginning of a new step for you. You held yourself back, you've looked around, you've listened to your instincts, and things are going along quite well and very much in balance. But, with all this harmony and pleasure and all that being, again, you're finding the meaning behind all that is going on. You're not just putting on the glasses and diving for it. No, there's something here that's making you reflect a little bit on certain circumstances in your life. Yeah, the wheel, because it's a full circle. There you go. Things are definitely changed. It's good luck, it's karma, it's life cycles. It's destiny, and this is your turning point. And you are very much aware of it, this change. And you're smart enough now, you've been up and down this road before, and you're no longer questioning yourself whether you're making the right decisions. It will, hit you like a brick in the side of the head. Which, terrible scenario, but, you're going to wake up to the proper answer to this question that's going around and around in your mind right now. And it will, you'll be sitting there having your coffee or maybe watching a show or whatever it happens to be, and it'll be, oh my, and you'll have your answer. And the Queen of Rods, and you're okay with going on your own if you need to. Quite self-sufficient. You're motivated to make a change. Whatever it requires, you're all in. You're feeling very confident about your moves. And just asking yourself, do I really want to step into this? So you're understanding where you're at right now, but slow and steady will show you the truth. And you're understanding that above all. This could be a new business deal coming in for some of you. Maybe somebody's giving you an invitation to climb on board with their business that's already in progress. So you're taking out all your tools that's, been there for a long time, and your experiences, and really looking at truly what's there before you. So, wow, some of you are actually planning a trip by the looks of this too. And it's not just your normal trip. This could be a walk around the park or whatever it happens to be for you, but you feel okay with doing this on your own. This is success, ventures, management positions. So you're taking charge of what's before you. You're not allowing yourself a slippery slope. So good for you. And the Sun, yeah, look at that. The universe has got your back. It's understanding that right at this in particular time, it's all kinds of possibilities, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy. There's definitely celebration. Sorry. Pardon me. There's celebration, success, and rebirth. And right at this in particular time, you're feeling all right with the universe. Things are going along quite well. You're very content and happy. You're feeling on top of the world going forward. Oh, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. You're making something in your life more real, making it grow. Now, if this is romance, you're definitely making both of you jump through the proper hoops. But you're following your intuition, your psychic insight into this matter. There's something about your family and this in particular person, and, you're not just sitting there doing nothing. You're definitely contemplating, like I said, watching that their words represent what they are. So you're following your heart, your mind. You're using your mind over your heart, sitting back, relaxing, letting things come in right now, seeing what's on, offer. And you're okay with that because your mind is very clear. You know, you're not allowing anything to shadow over what you're actually seeing and witnessing before you make your decision going forward. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Well, there's the fruits of your labor. A wish come true. For some of you out there, you're going to be delightfully happy this week. Like, unbelievable. To the moon and back. You know, twice. But these are the fruits of your own labor. You know very well that you can take care of yourself. You're self-reliant, independent, and you know your worth. So, and you can afford whatever it is that you want or desire right now. So you're not really needing anything. So that's why the universe is now opening up, showing you no more potential, what's before you. And like I said, this is the fruits of your own labor. So you are really now pushing the envelope. Oh yeah, Three of Pentacles. Coming together with, it looks like a business for some of you. You know, collaborating with somebody else. They're asking you your opinion. Perhaps some of you are writing a book or instructions on something. But you're hard at work. You really are homing your skills and understanding that this is going to be a little bit, you know, expensive right now, but in the long run, it's going to pay. And you're willing to put in the work and the looking into it, like doing the research before you go too much farther. You're already realizing what it costs, what sacrifices need to be made, but you're still diving into it, going looking at it before you say yes to anything. Yeah, look at that. Two of Cups. Well, this is coming together of a good couple. You know, like this can be in a business, this can be in romance, and you guys just sort of think alike. You know, you just mesh. You enjoy each other's company. You don't sit back and do nothing. You laugh at each other's jokes. If this is coming together as in a partnership, it's going to be one that is going to be very lucrative and well received on both sides. So, wow, you know, that's a beautiful thing to see. And the Seven of Pentacles, yes. The fruits of your own labor. You've already, for some of you, invested in something. And you were just waiting to see how lucrative it is and how much is going to pay you back. But right now, you're very much concentrating on your future finances. And you want to make sure that if you're investing in anything, that it is going to be all that you can see. Like you're not allowing yourself not to understand a little bit more. You'll do your research, homework, whatever it happens to be for you. But you are really looking into this partnership as not only lucrative, but rewarding in all its grand forms. Like you want to be happy with your future, your choices, not second guess yourself or stress and worry about it anymore. You've already gone down that path. You don't want to repeat, and you're not about to. All right, so I am going to deal you one more tarot card to get a little more clarity. But so far, your week looks like you're thinking of going into business with somebody. And you can see the money, absolutely, and what it can allow you in the future. So you're very much thinking about how to make sure that your life is as comfortable as it is. Although you seem very comfortable here, and not really looking for anything, you're self-reliant and independent, but you just, you know, every once in a while would like somebody to bounce things off of. And the Six of Cups. Well, there you go. Family, friends, looking back at the past, enjoying your life, having some happy moments, memories. Maybe you're talking to somebody you haven't talked to in a while or heard from them, and it just sort of brings you back to a more innocent time in your life, a more joyful time. And you're not going to spend there long, but you are right in this moment, sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying your life this week. So that's gorgeous. All right, and your oracle card. Okay. Cautious but wise action. Meditate actions to details. Yes. Kindness to others. So you're checking into the details. You're being kind to everybody around you, but you're doing your homework. So good for you. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.